26. We would all stand for the allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We had executive session for personnel and legal from 5:30 to 6. We did end that. We are going to have another executive session after this meeting is over, just to finish up with that agenda. May we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Beagles?
Here.
Mrs. Boyce?
Here.
Mrs. Burns?
Here.
Mrs. Delaney? Here. Mrs. McBride?
Here.
Mr. McIntyre?
Here.
Mr. Mock?
Here.
Mr. Ritter?
Here.
Mrs. Warning?
Here. We are going to start with a presentation today from the United Way. We have Janice Sowers and Rocco, our Gateway student. Welcome.
So hi everybody, my name is Janice Sowers. I'm a corporate engagement manager, growth specialist with United Way of Southwestern Pennsylvania. I'm really honored to be here with y'all today because I'm here for your award and recognition as a champion school district for the second year in a row. Those of you that were here last year, my colleague Kevin was here and he presented you with a really large banner that you've been hanging up proudly. This year we have a very small award that I get to give you. So as a reminder, the Champion School District Initiative, it was just, the main goal was to bring together students, faculty, staff, community around a common focus of philanthropy. And then we also wanted those that were involved to realize and recognize that they can make positive changes where they live, work, go to school. So as a reminder, we asked any of the participating districts to complete 3 tasks as well as a brief video that was going to document the work that they've been doing throughout the time frame and the impact that it made. So tasks were all completed between October 1st this year and March 2nd. 2 tasks were to at least be volunteer-based. The third was going to be a fundraising component for United Way. I did list everything because Mr. Lewitz? Okay, great. I said it right. He, for the second year in a row, did an amazing video that was submitted with the students. It's honestly, I was saying to Ms. Hoffner beforehand, this was probably my favorite video for the second year in a row from Gateway. He does a phenomenal job, but it really documents a lot of the great work that the students did. And I did jot down a couple of them, but I'm not going to steal Rocco's thunder. I want to let him be able to share that with you. But I will tell you, for the fundraising component, for the second year in a row, you did a Chomp the Swamp. It was at the University Park Elementary School. So essentially this was a penny war competition where they would have gators and swamps on the doors and they were trying to compete with the different classrooms. So it raised almost $1,200 that came back to United Way. So that's going to make a really great impact in the lives of some of our neighbors in need. So thank you to Dr. Rossi, to Ms. Hoffner, to Mr. Lewitz, Mr. Whalen, and Mr. Smith. They were all very much played a part in making this happen. So Rocco, with that, I'll let you speak and then we'll give you your little award.
Hi, I'm Rocco. I'm a senior over at Gateway High School right now. I'm a part of Gateway's Interact Club, which is our volunteering club at the high school, run in part by the Rotary and also through Mr. Whelan, one of the teachers at the high school. But United Way has given us like a bunch of opportunities for extra volunteering at the high school through the Interact Club. We've done the pop-up food drives, which I'm sure most of you know about the pop-up food pantries where cars fly out to the high school and get free food for essentially as many families as they need or as many as they want. And it's completely free through the district through the help of the United Way plus the Pittsburgh Food Bank, I believe. And then we also have the backpacking program that our branch of the NHS runs at the high school, where we create bags of food to give to the elementaries throughout the district for like students that their families don't have as much food available to them. We give them food like for the week or like a couple meals throughout the week, so that way their families don't have to worry about the burden of having to get food. The high school and United Way and the food bank provide the food for them. But the service opportunities the high school provided us is just like very immense. There's constant opportunities given to us to volunteer, help out within the district, within the community, through Parks and Rec. Like whatever you can think of, there's a good chance a Gateway High School student is there volunteering through the Interact Club in part with United Way and also through what Mr. Whelan provides us. But food drive and the backpacking has been a big part of like our probably biggest volunteer organizations and actions this school year. But yeah, thank you.
Again, it's very small this year, very, very small. So this is just a little award that recognizes you as a champion school district for the 25-26 school year. You can put this on your desk if you like. I was going to give it to you.
All right, yeah, let's get a look. I'm gonna play Jeremy today. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice rock out.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hoffner. Uh-huh. Do we have any, Jen, do we have any residents' comments? No. Okay. Do we have any board member discussions? Yeah, anything? No?
Everybody needs to fill out
Anthony.
your AIU ballot and vote for somebody and get that in, so everybody got one of those.
The only thing is, Dr. Rossi, you want to talk about this now? We have a conflict with our curriculum and equity meeting, so we have to come up with another date.
Yeah, because Cheryl had a couple, I had a couple, you had a couple.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Rotary that day, so we'll
We're
figure
all
out a
messed
date.
up. You're just going to let us know, maybe by next
What, we
week.
couldn't do it the 6th, was that?
I don't know. Is there a reason, can't we,
Figure it out.
we can't do it the 6th?
We'll figure it out.
Oh, all
The
right.
6th worked for me.
Yeah, me too.
May 6th?
It seemed like it was on your end, that's why we're looking at you.
So, on there.
I know, I don't know where that came from.
All right, we have
Okay.
Susan, anything else?
Okay. Just so you know, Earth Day is Wednesday. Is that the 22nd? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, some of the schools and those that may be listening that are some of the educators, they have a lot of neat activities online that you can incorporate into your lessons with Earth Day. And there was a time I know in the schools that you did try to at least have something prepared and do something for the kids around Earth Day. So just so that they know. This month, as far as I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, and they've been addressing that even on TV quite a bit. So those are just little things that we want to keep in mind. And something else. And I don't know, I could have saved for later, but those that did attend the performance, it was phenomenal. The high school performed. And that's my way of not, when I can't make it to Broadway, which isn't often, I sit there and watch them and think, then transport myself into Broadway. So they did a phenomenal job.
Thank you, Susan. And of that note, the Rotary did a phenomenal job with the Taste of Spring fundraiser.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support for food insecurities. That's for the community.
Lot of nice baskets.
There were a lot of nice baskets. It was a very nice event.
Which will help our students.
And I want to thank the district for last week having the speaker come in and talking about the impact and providing the parents with an opportunity. The only suggestion I had was some of the parents said if it had been at 7, they probably would have been able to make it and couldn't make it by 6. But I thought it was very good, and I want to just bring to your attention, the gentleman that spoke said to read The Anxious Generation. This is some book.
Already?
Well, my daughter, my oldest daughter, who wasn't able to be there, had read it and gave it to me when I told her about it. And just to let you know, I checked because he was talking about AI and cell phones. And what's going to happen now with that, it's going to get progressively worse. And the legislation is out of the Senate, the bell to bell. It is stuck in committee in the House. If it doesn't get out of committee on the floor for a vote, what's going to happen is it will not go anywhere. It'll be renumbered and they'll have to start all over. So whoever's going, who all's going to Harrisburg? John's going, you guys are going, you're going. When you talk to them, I mean, I can call the PSBA and ask them if they're going to bring this up, but they have to get it out of the House committee, the Education Committee, or it's not going to go anywhere. Because I called Representative from Murraysville, and she's on the Education Committee, and it's stuck. And you don't want it stuck. You want it out. And unfortunately, Representative Marcosi can't do anything until it's on the floor for a vote. So if we can push it out, get a vote, because the governor said he would sign it, because you want it for the next school year. We don't want to play around in December, we get it. We want it so that we start the school year out with that policy. Not a policy, it would be a law. So just to let you know, that's where they're at. Why it takes them so long, I have no clue.
Okay. I just have one thing. April 11th, I was picking up for a basket, and something popped up on my phone, and it was this Masterworks concert chorale that Mr. Lassie oversees. And I was in Penn Hills where they were having this, and I stopped, and it was so nice to see Mr. Lassie conducting, and he had Mr. Persing playing his instrument and Mr. McMasters. And just seeing the camaraderie between those three gentlemen and beautiful voices coming from a lot of our graduate students, alumni, it was really great. So next time that it's around here, I think people should just stop in. It was remarkable. They do a great job. So, along with our, I just went blank. It's what happens after 16. With our performance with the kids that we just had, it was great. Any other discussion items? We have not an action item, the minutes from the previous meeting from Buildings and Grounds, minutes from the March 16th study session, minutes from the Finance Committee meeting March 19th, and minutes from the March 23rd regular meeting. Does anybody have any questions about minutes from previous meetings? Mr. Zarellis.
Mike still.
Mike still,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Financial reports, item 5.1, list of bills for April 2026.
Does anybody have any questions?
You can ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the one line, it said soldiers and sailors,
Yes.
and it said Foot Locker. I didn't understand that.
Or, I believe, I looked at it briefly before I came in here. I believe our students from Gateway Middle School went to the Soldiers and Sailors, and we paid $500. It was for a World War II event. The Foot Locker must be a typo.
Okay.
I don't think it was sponsored by Foot Locker, but I'll definitely find out tomorrow. But I know our Gateway Middle School students did attend an event for World War II at Soldiers and Sailors Hall.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any other questions for April's list of bills? Or is Mr. Mock the only one that went through? I went through them, but... Donna, any questions? You're the finance leader. You're on mute if you...
I know, yeah, sorry, I was talking. No, I'm good.
Okay, all right, thank you. Our next one is an action item.
There's 3 action items, yes. Yeah, we'll do the first one, do 6.1 with Mike first.
Okay. Mike, 6.1.
Thank you. Item 6.1, approve the 26-27 proposed budget for 30-day public display. The proposed final general budget for the 26-27 fiscal year in the current amount of $159,512, reflecting a decrease in expenditures of $14,869 in the general fund budget from the 25-26 fiscal year. The proposed final general fund budget does not include an increase in the district's real estate tax millage rate. The real estate millage rate will be 25.2718 mils for the 26-27 fiscal year. The 25.2718 mils is the equivalent of $2,527.18 on each $100,000 of assessed valuation of taxable real estate property in the district.
Ashton Cargot.
Does anybody have any questions for Mike on six?
Yeah, I had one question.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
The bond issue that was raised at the last Budget and Finance Committee, that's not included in this proposal. Is that correct?
No, actually, the bond issue had to be advertised 3 days in the paper, which is being advertised currently. It will be on next Monday's meeting for an action item.
So Rick, this is just to approve the 30-day public display.
Copy that. Thank you.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? We don't,
Motion in a second.
we don't need a roll call, just a, all in
Each
favor?
action item separately.
Yeah, we're gonna do each action item, yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Donna, Rick,
Then I'm good.
thank you. I think Rick didn't. Okay. All right. Mr. Brandon, 6.2.
Thank you, Mr. McBride. Item 6.2, approve Amanda Kearns, custodian GHS number 17, which is the Tuesday through Saturday shift for the CBA for employment.
Second.
Does anybody have any questions? I need a roll call. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Mrs. Burns? Mrs. Burns?
Did you hit me?
No, sorry. I think it's an aye.
I think so.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Mrs. Delaney?
Aye.
Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Horning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
Aye. 6.3, Dr. Chaky.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Approve the following conferences and competitions. We have 3 listed.
So moved.
Second.
Anybody have any questions on the conferences coming up?
Someone wish to basketball?
Thank you. May I have a roll call?
Mrs. Burns?
Aye.
Mrs. Delaney?
Aye. I should have asked a question. What was the International Sea Perch competition? But I.
That's robotics.
The underwater robotics.
The middle school.
Okay.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Warning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
Aye.
Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Guys have it. Thank you. The next one is not an action item. Mr. Bringe.
Thank you again, Mr. McBride. Item 7.1, we have one rescindment that we're asking the board to acknowledge. Item 7.2, there are 3 resignations that we're asking the board to acknowledge. In item 7.3, there are 9 employees who qualify for leave under the Family and Medical Leave Act. Item 7.4, we're recommending 2 people for employment as event workers. Item 7.5.1, we're recommending an additional, it's not an additional, but this supplemental, this individual completed their paperwork to be included for the fall. We're also on a separate sheet asking for approval of the ESY and early literacy staff who will work this summer. And at item 7.6, we're asking that you accept the 12 individuals listed there as volunteers for the mission.
Does anybody have any questions in Mr. Bringe's section 7?
How are you coming along with the staffing? for the summer programs?
For the summer programs, we are still in need of 9 teachers for ESY and 9, possibly 10 paras. However, everyone who is on this list are our current employees, so we do have some people in the pool from our sub-services. So if not next week for May, we're confident we'll have them all filled.
Do you know, as far as with pairs, are they one-on-one or how are they?
That, I think, is dependent on the student's IEP, and some might be one-on-one and some might be paired off and supporting multiple students at a time.
All right, thank you.
Anybody else have any other questions? Section 8, Administrative Resolutions, Dr. Jason.
Thank you, Ms. McBride. Item 8.1, approve the purchase and adoption of the Super Kids English Language Arts Resource for Kindergarten. 8.2, approve the Special Education Comprehensive Plan. 8.3, approve the MOU between Gateway School District and Allegheny Intermediate Unit. 8.4, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and LaRoche University for dual enrollment. 8.5, approve the Obeys survey for bullying as listed, funded through federal programs. 8.6, approve the TSI plan for Dr. Cleveland Stewart Junior Elementary. Item 8.7, approve the following policies for 30-day display. We have several listed there. Item 8.8, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and Allegheny Intermediate Unit, Waterfront Learning Services for the 26-27 school year. Item 8.9, approve the affiliation agreement between Gateway School District and Carnegie Mellon University for the 26-27 school year.
Do you have any questions on Section 8?
I have a comment. I read Super Kids English Language Arts, and I'm going to tell you, I think I've already told you, when we have to look at first and second grade next time, I'd really like to see what they have for that. I don't know if any of you have ever read it or ever heard what the kids think. They love this program. Mm-hmm. They make such amazing inroads. By the time they get to first grade, a lot of them are reading really amazingly well. And so they all contributed. They love this. And if we could do this in first and second, because now apparently we have a first and second program.
They've revised this.
Revised,
Yes.
we indicated, we talked, and it's just really the kids. I mean, if you can get them to love it that much, that would be great. So whenever we revisit it, what was it, 2 years from now?
2 years.
2
Yeah.
years, we may want to see where they're at with that in 2 years, because it was very, very, very good. That, the LaRoche thing, is that the thing with the district attorney, or?
That's the one yet. Dennis, we're not
No,
there, we're
that's
not quite
not the
there
one.
yet with the
That's
drones.
It's not there yet with
The drones.
and some of that security measures. This is just for the concurrent enrollment for the
Okay.
kids to get some high school.
So we're still working on that other one, so that's in addition. So we would just approve that separately whenever it came up, okay? And we're also going to talk about reinforcement on dress and grooming for our pupils, because we have the policy, but it doesn't do any good if we don't enforce it. Yes, absolutely. And one last thing, the Carnegie Mellon, that's tutoring math, right?
No, that's student teaching. I believe.
Oh, that's
Student teaching.
Teacher placement.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the teacher, but they do tutor for us math, don't they? What do they do for us?
We did that the 2 years
we're not doing that this year.
Oh, we're not doing that with them this year. So this is just straight up
This is straight up
student teaching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question on this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna, Cheryl, when she had mentioned the Super Kids, does that only go up to kindergarten right now, or is it going in?
They do have first and second grade versions.
Is that as high as it goes?
However, this version is new.
Right.
So the first and second grade version is much more robust than what it used to be, from what we
As far as you know, it
researched.
only goes up to second grade.
I believe Sec K to 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All that you showed just
Kids'
had
cartoons
Yeah.
don't go up so much.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You don't want a third grade.
Yeah.
My kids love
I think our kids were in when it was started, when Super Kids were starting to get implemented,
The
yeah.
kids really like it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
It's
if you
easy to
see,
connect.
because there was some first and second stuff in there that I looked,
Yes, right.
and it was more intense. obviously, than kindergarten. It's just, it's amazing to me, the growth that they have with this particular program.
Yeah, I had a question on the OLS bullying. I've been seeing that now for several years. And what kind of feedback are you getting and things, what have you learned through the life of this program that helps benefit?
Well, I think it's been beneficial. I mean,
Yeah.
principals use the data gathered, and it's anonymous data, so they're able to kind of problem solve and create improvement plans based on the data to make sure that they have a safe and secure learning environment.
So we've got some positive feedback and it's
Yeah,
doing.
what I wanted to note was that this is, I think Old Man is going away this survey, so this may be, we want to continue to get student feedback. It may look a little different, but
Yeah, we survey the students, the principals have an action plan, they kind of go through it. You know, they're asking kids about bullying, if it's, where it's happening, how it's happening, those types of things, so.
Do we ever as a board get like, because I've known that, I know my kids have taken the surveys and done that, but on our end, do we get a report at all on how like the buildings are feeling as a whole, just as
We could do like because it's like 60 some sort, it's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
it's very deep.
Yeah, we don't want the
But,
results of
I
the
don't want the
survey.
results.
Yeah, we could actually do a summary, if we get it back in time for the curriculum and equity meeting, we could provide like an annotated version of that, what it
Because
says.
what you're also going to give us is the surveys
Right.
for the parents that they filled out about that week that the kids
Yes.
work at home,
Yeah.
plus my favorite subject, IXL.
Yeah.
So this would be
Fit right in.
similar to that.
I wasn't picking on OLS, I just saw like the bullying surveys and I, you know, you hear different things and
Yeah.
I've had kids in the district and we've all been kids somewhere, like, right, we've all had the degree of bullying some way or another, so I just wondered if
it's
this.
just another vehicle to gather feedback and information. We talked to a lot of kids, but
This is getting a lot more kids when you can do a survey.
What do you mean it's going away?
I guess it's just a little different. The
Change it somehow?
company's no longer supporting like an online version of the survey, so it may look a little different.
That's it, because they've been doing this a really long
They
time.
have been, yeah.
Is that tied in with the No Place for Hate? Is that in any way?
This could all tie in under our positive behavior support program. Yes. Yep.
Anybody else have any other questions for Dr. Chaky on section 8? Mr. Zarellas, while you're busy today, back to you.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Administrative resolutions. Item 9.1, approve the agreement between Gateway School District and Bus Patrol America LLC. Item 9.2, approve the agreement between NRG Direct Energy and the Gateway School District to be the electrical supplier from January of 2027 through January of 2030. Item 9.3, approve the advertising for the 26-27 milk and dairy bid for Gateway School District. Item 9.4, approve the advertising for the 26-27 bread and bakery bid for the Gateway School District. And item 9.5, approve and accept the donation from Mrs. Barbara Martinelli in the amount of $100 for the backpack program district-wide.
Does anybody have any questions?
9.2, is this the same supplier that we've had, or did we change?
This is the same, we go, the NRG Energy is contracted to the Allegheny Intermediate Unit. Their fee has not changed since 1990. Dr. Rossi, John, and myself had 2 meetings with the AIU, and I think I put on the weekly last week just to explain it. And they're definitely a lot, their fee is less than a half a penny. It's like 0.0025 per kilowatt. All these other outfits that come in and want to be our suppliers are going to save us all kind of money. Their fee is 2 to 4%.
It still gets built through Duquesne Light though, right?
Yeah, they go through Duquesne Light. But NRG, they have all the school. It's just like our health insurance. You go, it's countywide. Every health, it's like buying in bulk. But they have hospitals involved, or the steel mill. So they are the supplier. So we're going directly to the supplier. We're paying a very minimal fee to do it.
Okay.
We get billed that every quarter, or is it every month?
It's on every bill. There's a little fee on our bill. What's a goofy name? Otter. Like a cow, like otter. Is it otter fee on our electric bill?
Okay.
Does anybody have any other questions on section 9?
I do. Section 9.1. Chelsea, have you looked at that agreement?
I have looked at it. We are meeting actually with Bus Patrol and STA, I believe, tomorrow morning. Are there things that I might change a little bit and tweak, but we also have to work with STA about the cameras because we want to try to work with them. They had an obligation to us for cameras, and I want to see how we're going to move forward with that with STA.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Section 10, board member resolution. We're going to request the approval of the resolution from the Gateway School District Board of Directors to Allegheny County Council to mandate and implement a system of regular periodic property tax reassessments. I believe we're still working on 2012 numbers.
Correct. So yeah, our current common level ratio is 1.99, and it is relating back to the tax reassessment of 2012.
And section 10, approve the resolution from Gateway School District Board of Directors calling for increased state funding. Does anybody have any questions on those two?
Who exactly are we sending 10.2 to? Calling for an increase in state funding, you're saying that to whom?
Send that to our representatives. I'll actually hand deliver them too when I go up to Harrisburg, Brandon and Nick.
Because
we can send them to whoever you like. Yeah.
One of the things when I called about the bell to bell, this is what I was told. If you don't get to the right people, you might as well just not give them it. Pete Swire is the head of the chair in the House and the Education Committee, and Jess Topper from Bedford is the minority chair. And apparently those are key people that when you have, especially in the House is horrible compared to the Senate, but you need to know who the key people are when it comes to stuff like this, or otherwise you can tell our rep. I mean, you can tell Brandon what we're doing, but he's not in those positions to do that. The other thing is, Lee had said to us before that one of the problems with the property tax was not only Allegheny County Council, but he indicated it was a state issue too. Remember he was saying that Pennsylvania, there was two states, Delaware and Pennsylvania, that both really did not do well, and Delaware got their act together, so we're the last one hanging out there that haven't gotten our assessment straight. So I'm just wondering, should we send something both to the state and to the county council in addition?
Incorporate that into number 2.
Stick them put them together. I mean, I remember what he was saying, that it was a state issue as in addition to the...
Every county does the reassessments,
Exactly.
and that's the county, Westmoreland County hasn't reassessed, I think, since the 60s. I want to say it was 64 or something like that. So, yes, it comes up, and it's not statewide, it's county driven. And whether you want to go to your legislatures to say maybe this should change, that might help with respect to equalizing everything across the board. I don't know how successful you'll be with that because county councils want to retain that power. I hate to say it that way, but
no, that's what it is.
It might be that, but without a doubt, Allegheny County needs to do something.
Oh, there's no debate. I'm not saying not to do that.
Yeah.
I just remember what he said about our state being in horrible. Do you remember him saying that?
Yeah.
Horrible with this because the inconsistency impacts the way they do it across the board, impacts the state funding too. Because, Westmoreland's different than Allegheny, and they're all over the place.
I think that's a good question. We should find out if other states mandate their counties
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
can
we're-
we find that out somehow?
Yeah.
Because after he was talking
Yeah,
about,
we could, yeah.
ask Lynn.
You're right, Chelsea's right, they said, we're the only state that it had like each individual county do their own
Right.
assessment, and it's a like, I know Butler County, they do a base year like 1970, then they have a formula. So they base your house if you purchased in 1970, then they have a formula to get you back to their closer assessed value. So every county has their own little way of doing it, and we're the only ones in the whole United States that still depend on each county. So we'll find out from Lee how the other states implement it.
How we should
Yeah.
address that. Yeah.
Do we have any comments from residents on non-agenda items? Okay. Administrative report.
Few slides, mic out. The first slide, Mike. I think that's, there you go. Okay. All right, just a reminder, kindergarten registration, everything is on the front page of the website. Actually, if you hit that banner there, it'll take you to the website landing page. If not, just go to our district registration, and then the green banner there, down there on the bottom right. We still do our kindergarten blitz because it's imperative that we're able to know and fill the teachers now instead of in August. So we'll make sure we continue to get this information out. It's going pretty well right now, but again, just to make sure parents are aware of that, or future parents are aware of that. Jakey.
Congratulations to Juliana Semin, who won third place at the ESSPA Mock Congress at Greensburg Salem. Pictured there, and there's also other students, Juliana, Michaela, Rhea Reese, and Ann Bangora. They all participated as well. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Isaiah. She received this award for the artwork that she submitted. 330 students across the state submitted, and she won second place.
Wow.
So congratulations to her. And also there was an opportunity, the AHN Forbes Hospital Healthcare Career Exploration Day. We'd like to thank them for providing our students an opportunity to be engaged in some of the different stations over there to learn about some of the healthcare fields.
All right, and this, here's the artwork here to my right. Just some self-portraits, yarn paintings, color wheel collage from Miss Jacobs, our art teacher at Ramsey and University Park Elementary. So I know we get to see it here, but we want to make sure the folks online can see it as well. And then just wanted to recognize the Gateway High School podcast. Top left there, you could see students. Actually, that's the cast from Catch Me If You Can. They did a podcast, and it airs through through our TV channel at the high school. So they were just talking about the musical and what to expect. And then I was able to participate in one, and actually Rocco, who was here earlier, was part of that group interviewing me. We were talking about the artificial intelligence policy. So a lot of good stuff happening there, but it's also not just what you see there. It's behind the scenes, what's pretty cool and amazing. The audio, the mixers, the video, there's cameras, and these kids got it down pat. I was amazed at how they were able to do it. The one student was sitting there, there's like 4 or 5 screens and the mixer, and it was neat to see behind the scenes. You see the picture there, you think, oh, okay, it's a podcast, but there's a lot that goes into it. Just wanted to recognize all their hard work.
What room are they using? What is?
That's behind the LGI.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where the esports is. Yeah. We're still, we want to upgrade that a little bit, get some curtains there, and, make it a little more visually pleasing there. But they're doing a great job with it. Just started that this year. Now we have 2 slides on some transportation bus initiatives that we're excited about. Kevin?
Yes, so as Dr. Rossi stated and Chelsea, we are meeting with representatives from STA and Bus Patrol tomorrow in terms of what that would look like in the agreement between the 3 of us, the district, the bus provider, and Bus Patrol. The exciting thing with Bus Patrol is the equipping of the buses with all new cameras. As you can see, there will be cameras on the side, as well as the front and the back, the fifth camera showing the dash cam and the Wi-Fi. So the video footage that we've seen is good quality footage. It's something that we can access in real time. Currently, whenever we request video footage from the bus company, we have to wait for the buses to come in, and they have to upload it to our system and share it with us. So this is something that we'll have, should a situation arise, we'll have quicker access to the footage.
This is at no cost to the district, and our fleet will get outfitted with state-of-the-art cameras, both inside. We only showed you the outside, but inside as well, real time. So.
And who will be monitoring this? In the school, we'll have someone, not from the company, but.
Just how they do now. Bus patrol monitor, there will be citations for people who pass a bus illegally. They'll monitor that, but we'll have access to principals, school police will have access to the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a way to do like I would say a good group meeting with each class to be able to say, hey, these buses will be monitored to prevent any future bullying or any?
Yep, it's a great idea. So what would happen was they would probably take turns jumping on buses and showing the students exactly where the cameras are. We talk about vandalism and all that stuff, and it's here to protect them and help them too.
Right.
So yeah, this won't be rolled out until next year. Yeah.
The 26, 27, or 27?
August of 26. This coming school year.
And you said you talked to the Monroeville police about this.
Monroeville and Pitcairn, yes.
You did finally talk to Pitcairn too.
Mhm.
So where are the new cameras then on the bus?
Inside the
red ones,
bus?
the blue ones would shoot now.
So you see where the stop signs come out.
Correct.
So there's two there, number one. Number two, that's just, I think, the GPS.
Okay.
So it's real time.
Okay.
3 is the rear camera. 4 is the side camera where the kids are getting off the bus. And the number 5 is the windshield, the cam. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then another.
Yeah, so this week we are launching a pilot of the MyRide K-12 app. This is provided through Traverso, which is our routing software that we use with STA. We are piloting this with Ramsey Elementary for the remainder of the school year. What it allows families to do is to see where the bus is en route. So no more wondering, did I miss the bus, or how long is it going to take the bus to get here? Parents, grandparents, guardians will be able to see that on their app. There's also a way for us to communicate through the app to let them know that bus 120 is substituting for 101, or bus 105 is going to be late 10 minutes due to construction on Moss side. So that way, instead of everything going necessarily through Parent Square or families having to call into this school, we'll be able to communicate through this app.
Will this be after school buses too?
The app
after school
for like the tutoring.
Yeah.
I believe it will be, as long as we're utilizing our STA buses for that.
All right, and just again, just to echo what Cheryl said, the parenting in a digital age, we thought it was some good information for our families, and parents got some good feedback about the presentation. And just wanted to recognize the hard work of our students. There's both casts from Catch Me If You Can. The students did a wonderful job. And let me tell you, they put the work in. They from January, probably December, but really January on, they're up there practicing and had several shows this year. So just want to recognize all their efforts and congratulate them on a successful performance. And one of the leads was Ethan. Also want to congratulate him for his second place male vocalist for the Sbss vocal competition. So congratulations to Ethan.
He and his brother were both in there. This was one of the women I was talking to.
Detective, I think.
One was playing the father, and one was playing the detective.
He was detective, I believe.
Okay, and I think his brother was playing the father of him.
Not the one I.
There were two separate.
There were. His brother was in there, but I don't think he was the. I don't think he was at least the show that I saw. He wasn't, but he could have been. Yeah. Yep. Just congratulations to Jaden, breaking a school record for the dash there, 100-meter dash.
Wow.
And then Logan won section titles, and then Logan and Troy won our section doubles champions. So congratulations to them. And then Mikhail made the Fabulous Five boys basketball team, which is a great feat. If you read the article too, you'll know that Mikhail also plays the cello, he said. So congrats. I've seen Mikhail grow up, and this is great to see him get this award. So that's hard to do. So congratulations to Mikhail. All right.
Awesome. I believe since last meeting, we've only had the Finance Committee meeting. Is that correct? We didn't have any other meetings? Right, and we are looking to have a facility committee coming up. Yep, and we have to reschedule the equity and curriculum.
Yes, we're still trying to find a date.
I did actually run into a councilman today, so. John? No? Okay. All right.
No. You know what, and I'm watching, that was the greatest idea, to put that extra TV. It seemed like something so small and minor, but the way before, people were in here trying to see that TV. That was a great idea.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
We're going into an executive session right now for
Legal and personnel. Yep.
But are we gonna adjourn from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Valerie started to adjourn.
Valerie started. Somebody want a second?
I second it.
Okay, all in favor? Good night.